My husband and I have lived in the same house for 6 months. It's a nice house, not a forever home, but still nice. Our room is situated in the basement, and it gets pretty dark down there sometimes. Neither of us are scared of the dark, necessarily, but he gets pretty creeped out by the idea of things being in the dark. For the last couple of nights, I've been messing with him. Whenever he gets out of bed at night to use the restroom or check on our dogs, I started to whisper a phrase. "The shadow man walks at night." He's not a fan of this joke, and it always creeps him out. "Quit saying that," he says. "It's creepy. You're gonna keep me up with your antics." I know it messes with him, but I can't help it. Sometimes it's kind of funny to see such a strong man seem so scared of a little phrase. Last night, he got up pretty late. I happened to wake up and see him walking towards the other side of the room. "The shadow man walks at night," I whispered, just loud enough for him to hear. This time, he didn't react. Maybe he didn't hear me, so I just ignored it and tried to go back to sleep. It had been a while since he got up, and I didn't hear him come back to bed, so I rolled over to check. There he was, laying next to me, sleeping soundly. Odd, I thought, but maybe I was half asleep when he came back. Time seems to pass much faster when I'm sleeping. This morning, when we woke up, I asked him if he heard me last night. "What are you talking about?" he asked. "I didn't get up last night." "Sure you did," I said. "You walked over to check on the dogs. They were whining." "I promise I did not get up last night. See, I told you to stop saying that silly thing. You're inviting bad things." His tone was playful, but he seemed honest about not getting up. "Maybe you were half asleep," I said. "Maybe that's why you don't remember." The day seemed to stretch on. I couldn't stop thinking about what happened the night before. I know I saw him, and he usually gets up to check on the dogs if they're whining. It had to be him. We fell asleep pretty early tonight. I woke up again because the room was freezing. It usually stays pretty warm down here in the summer, but I thought maybe it was because it had been raining so much. I saw my husband up again, over by the dogs and the AC unit. The dogs were whining. I had to get him this time, since I missed out last night, so I chanted a little louder. "The shadow man walks at night." He turned and slowly walked towards the bed. As he got closer, he seemed to grow taller, his shadow feeling darker. I shifted a bit, and that's when I felt my husband laying next to me in bed. Staring at this thing, it was growing closer and closer. Out of desperation, I flicked on the lamp next to our bed. The room was flooded with light. The thing had disappeared. My husband shifted and mumbled, scowling from the bright light. I am writing this now, in the middle of the night, terrified to turn off the light. If I do, the shadow man will come back. I don't know what will happen if he does, and I'm too scared to find out. Thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you had a good scare or two. And if you did, give this video a thumbs up so we can spread the nightmares around. Stay haunted, my friends. I'll see you next time.